2 friendlies, 2 wins, and somehow I am more worried about Portugal than I ever was 3 weeks ago. Because results don't tell me the full story, and if you have been watching closely, really watching, you have seen the same thing I have. Something is off. And with the World Cup starting in days, we need to talk about it. Look, Portugal are not a bad team. Let's be clear about that. Nation League winners, one of the deepest squads in the world. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, João Neves. On paper, this is a team that should be competing for the trophy. And that's exactly why what I am about to show you is so concerning. Because when a bad team plays badly, nobody is surprised. But when a team this good starts showing cracks right before the biggest tournament of their lives, that's where you start getting nervous. So let's go through it one by one. Let's start with the man, the legend Cristiano Ronaldo. 41 years old, 6th World Cup appearance, 143 international goals. There is nobody like him and there never will be. And that's exactly why 2 friendlies have been so hard to watch. Against Chile, he started and he struggled to get into the game and he was subbed at the halftime. Against Nigeria yesterday, he had a golden opportunity perfectly set up and he couldn't convert. He missed 3 big chances, a missed header that should have been a goal. 5 consecutive matches without scoring for Portugal. Now listen, I refuse to write Ronaldo off. This man has answered every doubt his entire career, every single time. People said he was done, he came back and proved them wrong. That's who he is. But as a Portugal fan, I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Because he doesn't just need to perform, he needs to be Ronaldo. The real Ronaldo. The one who shows up when it matters most. And deep down, I think he knows that too. The hunger is still there. You can see it every time he gets on the ball. He wants that World Cup goal. He wants this more than anyone. So I'm not worried he can't do it. I am worried about what happens if the form doesn't come back in time. Because Portugal needs him firing, not just participating. Cristiano, if you somehow see this, prove us all wrong, please. Okay, now Ronaldo's form, that's a slow burn, a gradual worry. But Rafael Leao, that's completely different kind of problem. Because Leao isn't just underperforming, he is a liability. Against Chile, in a friendly, a warm-up match, he punched a player, got himself sent off at half-time, a straight red card. In a game that literally doesn't count. And here's the thing, this isn't new. This is a pattern. He got a red card in qualifying for violent conduct. There are fitness concerns, discipline concerns, and yet he keeps starting. Why does this matter? Because in a knockout rounds of a World Cup, one moment of madness from Leao could end Portugal's entire campaign. One red card at the wrong moment and everything falls apart. Portugal have enough quality that they can manage without him, but if he is on the pitch, something clicks in his head. That's the real danger. He is a ticking time bomb and everyone knows it. Now, if Ronaldo and Leao were the only problems, maybe you could have lived with it. But there's something else that barely got talked about, the defense. Against Nigeria, a team that didn't even qualify for the World Cup, Portugal's backline got caught completely out of position for the equalizer. A simple counter, a defensive lapse, and suddenly it's 1-1. It looked disoriented, disconnected, like the defenders weren't reading each other. And look, maybe that's just a friendly match, maybe it means nothing, but Colombia are in their group. Colombia with Luis Diaz, one of the most dangerous attackers at this entire tournament. If Portugal's backline shows that same disorganization against him, it won't be a friendly equalizer, it will be a knockout. The defense is not a disaster zone, that attack is. Ruben Diaz is still elite, but there are questions, real questions. Okay, stop. I have been doom posting for 5 minutes and you came here for an honest take. So here's the honest take. Portugal are still dangerous, really dangerous. Because while Ronaldo is searching for form, Bruno Fernandes is in the form of his life. 29 international goals and he has just broken the Premier League assist record. Scoring, creating, leading, because Francisco Conceição has come off the bench in both friendlies and changed the game both times. That guy is ready. That's exactly the kind of impact player you want want at a tournament. Because Joao Neves and Vitinha in midfield are genuinely world class. They control games, they protect the defense, they recycle possession under pressure. And their group, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia is winnable. Portugal should get out of that group, and if they do, if they hit form at the right time, this team can go all the way. The talent is there, the squad depth is here, and honestly, a struggling Ronaldo who then rediscovers his form at World Cup is the most dangerous Ronaldo of all. We have seen it before, we know what he is capable of when his back is against a wall. Maybe the friendlies were just him saving it for when it actually matters. So, are we fucked? Honestly, not yet. But we are walking a tightrope. One more Leao red card, one more defensive collapse against Colombia, one tournament where Ronaldo never quite find his rhythm, and suddenly that thumbnail isn't just a joke anymore. But Portugal have everything they need to win this World Cup: the squad, the experience, and the belief. And if Ronaldo wakes up, and I genuinely believe he will, this team becomes a completely different animal. I'm scared, but I'm also excited. And if you're a Portugal fan, you know exactly what I mean. Drop a comment, confident or nervous, because right now I am both at the same time. The World Cup starts now, and I'm covering every Portugal match as it happens. Let's go.